Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we are strapping in for a look at what really feels like the start of the post-mobile phase of personal computing. Think about it. Checking messages, taking calls, watching videos, all floating right there in front of your eyes.
Right.
But your phone's like in your pocket.
Yeah.
And maybe the wildest part, nobody else can see what you're looking at.
That's exactly it. We're diving deep into the tech. Meta just dropped the Meta Ray-Ban display glasses and, this is crucial, the new Meta neural band that controls them.
Okay.
And what's really interesting here is Meta's strategy. They're sort of carving out this middle ground. You've got the simple, older camera glasses on one side, and then way over on the other, you have these super complex standalone things like the Apple Vision Pro.
Right. So Meta's not aiming for like a full computer on your face. It's more about replacing what you do with your phone screen every day.
Precisely. Utility, mass adoption, that seems to be the focus. And, well, we have to admit, the competition is fierce. You've got Google, Samsung, Apple. They're all scrambling to figure out this space. But from what we've seen, Meta is actually first out the gate with a real working product in this specific niche.
Something you could wear all day.
Yeah, exactly. Wearable all day, every day. They seem to be going for volume, while maybe, Google's waiting to bake in more heavy-duty AI stuff from the get-go.
Okay, let's jump into the hardware then. First thing for me is always like discretion. Do these things look normal?
They definitely push hard on discretion. Honestly, from a few feet away, they look almost identical to classic Ray-Bans. It's quite impressive, design-wise.
Really?
Yeah, the arms are a bit thicker, sure, but the total weight, it's less than 70 grams more than a standard pair. Plus, they have these transparent transition lenses.
Oh, the ones that darken in the sun.
Exactly. Clear inside, dark outside. Keeps that classic look.
So the basic hardware's solid. They kept the good stuff from the last gen, right? Camera up front. Those 5 mics for calls?
Yep, 5 mics. Speakers in the arms still sound great for calls and music.
And the Meta AI assistant. How integrated is that now?
Well, the AI assistant is pretty important for that initial hands-free stuff. You say, "Hi, assistant name," and bam, you can make a call, ask for directions, maybe dictate a quick reply.
So it makes them useful right away without fiddling.
Right. No hands needed for basic things.
Okay, but here's where it gets really interesting for me. The display. How do you put a full-color, high-res screen inside a lens without it looking like some sci-fi prop?
Yeah, that's the magic trick. It uses something called waveguides.
Waveguides?
Yeah, tiny optical channels. If you look really close, you might see some faint lines on the lens. But basically, they beam the image directly into your eye. It's like high-tech camouflage. And the absolute killer feature they nailed. Privacy. Only the wearer sees the screen, period.
That is a massive difference for now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like no more worrying about someone reading over your shoulder on the train.
Yep.
You can read sensitive stuff, totally private.
Totally. And they didn't skimp on brightness either for practicality. Up to 5,000 nits.
5,000 nits. That's really bright.
It means even if you're staring right into the sun sitting outside, you can still see the display clearly. That's a big technical win.
Okay, display.check, private.check. But how do you actually use it? How do you click on things or scroll through menus floating in the air? I mean, talking to it constantly seems awkward. Select. Scroll down.
Yeah, that would be terrible. And that's precisely why the Meta neural band is so critical. It comes bundled with the glasses, and honestly, it's pretty cutting-edge stuff.
The neural band.
You wear it on your wrist, or forearm specifically, the one you write with, and its job is to read the tiny neural signals that travel from your brain down the nerves to your hand when you just intend to move your fingers.
Whoa, wait, it reads the intent, the electrical signal before you even really move. That's why it's called neural.
That's the idea. It allows for super intuitive, completely hands-free interaction. The gestures are logical too.
Like what?
A simple light tap of your fingers together that's like a click or select. Swiping motions with your fingers handles, scrolling up, down, left, right. Other small gestures control things like zoom or volume.
And the band just translates those tiny, maybe even invisible movements.
Exactly. It turns that silent intent into action on the screen.
And because it's reading signals under the skin, does it work if your hand is hidden, like in your pocket?
Yes, the tech specs confirm that.
Yes.
Signal reading is robust. Hand visibility doesn't matter. Pocket, behind your back, whatever.
Oh.
It's designed for anywhere, anytime use. Oh, and the band is water resistant too. So truly an all-day kind of thing.
That level of quiet control, that really changes things for communication, doesn't it? If I can interact without anyone seeing, How does that work for messaging? You mentioned Meta's big push is replacing the phone, especially with WhatsApp.
Right, the WhatsApp integration is deep. You get floating notifications. You can scroll through your whole chat history.
Even complex text like Arabic,
Yeah.
emojis.
Yep. The material we reviewed confirmed it handles Arabic text beautifully. Emojis render fine. You can listen to voice notes people send you, watch photos and videos they share.
And replying.
Quick options. Send a voice note back instantly, start a call directly from the chat, or use dictation. Speech to text?
Dictation only in English for now, though.
Correct. English only for dictation currently. And obviously you can snap a photo or a video with the glasses camera and send it right back in the chat. Super quick sharing.
Okay, you mentioned wearing the band on your writing hand. There's a specific reason for that, something about a future feature.
Yes. This is really cool. The future plan, the reason for the writing hand is typing.
Typing, how?
A future update will let you basically write or type your replies on any surface near you, your leg, a table, whatever. The neural band reads those tiny finger movements and translates them into text.
Okay, that's genuinely next level. Sitting in a meeting, just subtly tapping out a reply on your knee. Nobody would have a clue.
It's a big shift, yeah. So beyond messaging, what about media? Can I just, browse Instagram endlessly while walking around?
You could view video reels and Instagram photos, and they look good floating in this clear rectangle. Way better than squinting at a smartwatch. But, and this is a key limitation right now, maybe a strategic one, you can't just browse your main Instagram feed or scroll through random reels endlessly. You can only open media reels, videos, photos that someone specifically sends you in a direct message.
That feels deliberate. Maybe smart, actually.
Oh, so?
Well, it keeps the processing demands lower, right? Helps the battery. But maybe more importantly, it frames the glasses as a quick check tool, not another infinite scroll machine to get lost in.
So less distraction, more focused utility. For now, anyway.
Exactly. Full browsing, an app store. That's just probably coming later.
Yeah.
But starting lean makes sense.
Okay, that reframes the limitation.
Yeah.
Let's talk other utilities. The camera. I remember the old smart glasses. Framing was pure guesswork.
Totally frustrating, yeah. That's gone now. The camera experience is way better because there's a dedicated camera app that gives you a live viewfinder right in the lens.
Oh, nice. So you see what you're actually shooting.
Exactly. You can frame properly, even digitally zoom in and out. It makes hands-free photos and videos, while cycling or playing with your kids, actually useful, not just a lucky guess.
And the privacy light, the little white LED, still there.
Yep, still lights up when recording, so people around,
Good.
Yeah.
What about maps, navigation?
So it integrates meta maps. You can ask for nearby places, cafes, parks, or dictate a destination.
And how does it guide you?
It shows an arrow floating in your view that points the way and rotates as you turn and walk. It kind of feels like a little video game map overlaid on reality.
That sounds incredibly useful, especially somewhere new. But I assume there are safety limits.
Absolutely. Big one. It's walking navigation only right now. No driving directions.
Makes sense. Don't want a floating map blocking your view of the road.
Precisely. Seems like a sensible safety choice.
Another utility that sounds amazing, especially for travel, is the translation and captioning.
Oh, yeah, this is powerful. It can do live captions, so it displays text of what the person right in front of you is saying in real time.
Wow, great for noisy places or if you have hearing difficulties.
Exactly. And then there's translation between languages like Spanish, German, French, English.
Is Arabic supported for translation yet?
Not yet. Support for Arabic translation is expected later, but not live right now. Still, imagine seeing subtitles for what someone's saying in another language.
Subtitles for the real world.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could kill that awful anxiety when you don't speak the language.
And one more small thing, music. If you link Spotify or Apple Music, you can now see the album art floating there while you listen. Nice little touch.
Okay, practical stuff. Battery life. With all this tech, how long do they actually last?
The glasses themselves get about 6 hours of mixed use on a charge, which is okay.
6 hours, so not quite a full workday.
Not quite on their own, no. But the longevity comes from the case. The case holds enough power for an extra 24 hours of total use.
So you pop them in the case during breaks or lunch, and it tops them up.
Exactly. Case charges via USB-C. And the neural band. That actually does great on its own, about 18 hours per charge.
18 hours for the band is solid. Now, the case itself, you mentioned it has this origami-style folding design.
Yeah, it folds up when the glasses aren't inside.
But does folding it make it flimsy? Is it still protective enough, or is it just about being thin?
That's a fair question. The main focus there seems to be portability over, say, ruggedness. When the glasses are on your face, you fold the case, it gets super thin, like wallet size, slips in a pocket easily. It's more about making the charger portable when not in use.
Gotcha. Convenience first. So the bottom line, price, and how does it stack up against what else might be coming?
The whole package glasses, neural band folding case is $800.
$800. Okay. Not cheap, but way less than something like a Vision Pro.
Exactly. That price tells you Meta's serious about getting these onto lots of faces, building volume quickly. And like you said, the competition's taking different routes. Google's future glasses will probably lean heavy into their AI, like Gemini, maybe doing real-time image lookups from day one.
Stuff Meta's maybe still developing on the AI front.
Possibly. Meta seems to be betting that nailing the discrete control with the neural band and being first with the specific form factor gives them the edge right now. Usability first.
Okay, so summing up, even with some limits, right now, no full app store yet, the restricted Instagram browsing this feels different, mainly because they seem to have cracked the control problem.
I think so. That combo, the private screen only you can see, plus the really intuitive silent control from the neural band, it feels like this is the actual beginning of that next computing phase.
Yeah.
This is the first thing I've seen that feels like a practical, everyday way to stop pulling your phone out constantly for basic info.
Which brings us to our final thought, something for you, the listener, to chew on. This extreme privacy, only you seeing your floating screen allows for super discreet use, right? So does this future, where everyone might be privately looking at their own floating stuff, does that make us more social or maybe less social compared to now, where we're all kind of staring down at screens together? Something to think about.